On the side. Oh. I've never had to test a guitar case for how well it floats. It's been about 3 months since we moved down to Louisiana, and we've already taken one hurricane straight on the chin. And I sat in my dining room and I watched those trees get blown over, and I wondered the question that anyone would wonder in that situation. What do I do if a tree comes over? What do I do if the water comes up? What guitar would I get out? And I don't have an answer for that, but it did motivate me to get a tool that will help me get a guitar out. So this video is all about the SKB I-Series fully waterproof dreadnought case. I'm going to run it through its paces. I'm going to see how hard and tough and rough and resilient is this thing actually. Toss it. On the side. Oh. Thanks to Sweetwater, thanks to SKB for sponsoring this video. I always love channel partners, and I'm so thankful for sponsored content like this. This is a full-on military spec dreadnought case. Now this comes from SKB. This comes from their pedigree of building world-class cases. In my other job, I sell industrial hygiene and safety instrumentation into heavy industry in Louisiana, and I have a wall of SKB and other cases that are this level of military spec plastic, and that's what gives me so much confidence with this. This case has 6 hardcore TSA rated latches. It gives you a full seal in the gasket around the edge of the top, and inside the case is as beautiful of a crushed velvet interior as you would see on any of the really expensive high-end TKL or other brand cases. This is perfectly molded for a dreadnought. It's a really comfortable fit for all of the main big standard dreadnoughts. It was a bit tight on my country western when I first put it in there, but there's tons of storage with these big pouches on either side. My concern at first was that they don't have covers on them, but what I realized is once the lid closes, there's full contact that happens all around those storage cubbies, and so nothing that you would put in there. I was concerned about tools and string winders and smaller things being up and being able to hit the headstock. They're not able to travel inside once they are in. Once the lid is closed, those items are not able to traverse that transition and damage the headstock in any way. There's incredible neck support for the guitar itself. This is a very well thought out, well implemented case. And so when the question comes up of what is this guitar case, it is a full force, full power, waterproof, reliable, protective case that is really, really reliable and exciting. Once you close the guitar case and the 6 latches are closed, you have handles on 3 sides. The handle on the top is most helpful so that you can lift it up and use the wheels on the other end. The wheels are very helpful because this is many things, but it is not a lightweight case. And so it is very helpful to have the ability to pick this thing up and roll it wherever you need to go. Now there is a handle on the other side, and you are able to hold the guitar case like a traditional guitar case, but it could be a bit heavy and it could be a bit cumbersome to carry for a long time. But as far as quick storing, stowing, transporting, this case is very reliable. Oh, it floats. Oh boy, I didn't think that through. Okay, come back here. Okay. One thing we have to do is see how tough this thing is. So let's just toss it. That was loud. Good grief. Alright, couple little scuffs. Nothing crazy. We hit it on the side. Oh. The downsides as I see them. It is a big but squared off shape, so it takes up a lot of space, but it is friendly in closets, on shelves. It does stow pretty well for me on the metal racks, but this guitar case you would have to make accommodations for in other parts of your life. This is not the weekend warrior kind of case. This is so robust and so tough and rugged and waterproof that it would be prioritized, but it is more aimed at a professional musician or someone who their guitars are in more danger more frequently than most normal guitar players. One of the downsides that I could see would be the price. This is a $415 guitar case. Now that is a lot more expensive than your basic entry-level cases and hard cases and gig bags, but it is nowhere near the cost of a fiberglass or a carbon fiber or a very expensive guitar case. So this, to me, feels like such a wonderful value option that at $400, it's something that I care about, it's something that I will take care of, but it's going to take care of me too. These are so rugged and so reliable that it's not going to wear out in the same way that some of these other cases might need to be replaced after 10, 15, 20 years of hard use. So for me, this case, yes, it's expensive, but it is not $1,500. The other way that this guitar case is going to fit into my life is that I'm not going to assign this necessarily to one guitar. This will be kind of an extra case, which is a bit redundant, and I will have to make up for the storage of it. But this will be one guitar case that I will be able to keep, that I could use multiple different guitars in it, and each guitar case, if it needed, it could be. So I'm going to keep this as an extra case, and this will be my way to get out if I need to drop everything and head for the hills if a hurricane or floodwaters are coming to me in South Louisiana. Is it worth it? $415 seems like a deal when I see how rugged, how tough this thing is, when I look at how plush and nice the interior is. When you compare this to its contemporaries that offer this level of protection, this level of confidence for traveling and air traffic, I think it's pretty unrivaled. Now, there is a downside to that. Looking like this, being this color, even the black one would have the same thing. Going through security, it would look like a gun or a rifle, and it would be probably subject to more TSA screenings, more security screenings, and it would make me a little concerned if I have a connection flight, if this would get checked in between and it gets delayed and I arrive at my final destination without the guitar. That could be really stressful and not good. But overall, I think that these things are a total winner. Thank you to Sweetwater for sending me this. Thank you to SKB for making something so rugged and wonderful and tough. This has been on my wish list for 5 years, and I finally got to pull the trigger because you watch these videos. So thanks for everything you do. I'm Jeremy, this Guitar Hunter, and this has been the SKB I-Series Waterproof Dreadnought Case. Okay, it floats. Easy. I've never had to test a guitar case for how well it floats.